If we use the light up, this is the lighting, this is the lighting. Let's do this, guys. I couldn't start exactly at 7:30 p.m. because power had gone off, but it's back now. So these are the designs that the person who emailed me requested. We're going to do the 5 designs. I am using size 4 today. I don't feel like I want to use size 2 or 1. Let me use size 4. And as I told you, I don't know the name of this brand, but of course this is it. So we're going to work with blue. She wants blue, orange, and the linings have to be in black. Welcome to the live and thank you for the like. So it's not a Christmas set, it's a Halloween set, because to some people she still wants a good Halloween set before she wraps it up. So I'm going to do this for her and I hope you find it, Teddy, because I failed to tag your YouTube handle. But I hope you can find this live stream. I'm going to also email you afterwards. Oh, there's supposed to be 5 and I've only picked 4. I'm going to email you about the live stream so that you can know that I've done the designs that you wanted. Right now, currently for us here, it's 7:46 p.m. That's night time. So I don't know what the time is for you there, but that's the time we have right now here. So we're going to do the top coat. I think I need to get new tabs because these ones are starting to disturb me. But regardless, I've got them. They are pressed on. My base coat. Where's my base coat? Welcome to the live. This is the top coat. I've picked the wrong thing. It's top coat. Gotta put in the base coat. Let's see. And you see these designs, we're going to use matte. So we're going to matte all of them down. Oh, why do I keep on picking top coats instead? This is a top, this is a top coat. Where are my bases? Yeah, I've got my practice base. And for those of you who attended yesterday's live stream, I posted a clear video and photos of what I did yesterday. So I'm going to cure that for a minute. Meanwhile, let me first get the colors that we're going to use. We're having black, first of all, because we're going to line out everything using black. I'm using the same black that I always use. Then the blue. This is the blue we're going to use because, let me see, it's Roniki. And the shade number, it's, oh, yeah, this is the shade number. Going to use that blue, then the orange. I think let's use this orange, the what? The neon. It's still also from Roniki. So basically we're having Roniki, a full Roniki set instead today. And it's this is the collection, the fluorescence colors, but under 08 that I showed number. The brushes that I use, as usual, the same. And I don't have applicator thing where you put colors that you're going to use for designs. I usually use a sticky note. Meanwhile, I'm eating food. I'm eating supper. For those of you who don't know, this is matoke. It's made from green bananas. Yes, there's a specific type of bananas that we make with it. It's very nice. You should try it. And the live we're going to do tomorrow, it's going to be fully a Christmas set. It won't be Halloween. This was just a requested live, so I have to do the designs. You can see how beautiful this blow is. The camera is not doing it justice, but you know the vibe. Tomorrow I will post for you guys the pictures and the short videos so that you can see how pretty this is. So I'm going to give that a cure for 2 hours. 2 minutes, not hours. Then I'll start with the designs. And then just let me see. This one has oranges. This one, the designs are fully black with just some dots of orange. I think we're going to first do the stitches, then we come here, then do this, and this will be the last. You see, the beautiful part is this thing glows in the dark. This orange, it glows so prettily in the dark. So let me first pick some. The good thing, we're going to line it with black, this orange to blue. We need to do a lining because I want it to have a smooth transition, and we have to give it a very good cure if we want the mat to look good. Oh, where's my camera act? Then the next one is this, the blood drip. This one you can do it in any way you feel best like. Welcome to the live. You can leave me all your questions nail related in the comment section. Just remember to keep the comments very respectful of each other, but you can leave your questions regarding nail business. I mainly deal in the field of press-on nails, so you can ask me any question regarding the business. And also you can share with me ideas regarding how you run your nail business. We're all here to learn from each other, so you can also share with us ideas. Mm. Okay, the last orange is for the pumpkin, then the rest, this we're going to cure that, and we'll be working with the black. So I want to give that some cure. Let's work with the black now. This brush doesn't carry a lot of weight for us to do that part of the spider, so we're going to use the dotting tool, but the larger side of it. Just apply the material, the color I mean, but make sure you are so good with the control of the spread if you're going to use that technique that I use to do your spiders. But if you're not someone who doesn't know that, you can use a smaller liner brush to draw the spider, but then you just have to control the product, because you know when you drag the liner brush, not the liner brush, the if you use the dotting tool, that means you should be willing to control the flow of the product by the way you move the dotting tool. If you don't know how to do control, it will be best to use the brush instead. Let's cure that for a minute because we need to it well cured before we do those other things, especially the web and the rest. But for now, let's do the house. So in our design, the house takes a lot. That means let's try to make some two lines here so that we demarcate. But then before you continue, remember there's a tree on the side, right? So let's give that tree shape. And the blue I'm using is not the same blue that I used on my what? On my hands. It's not. It's a very different blue. If I'm rushing the design, endeavor to tell me, okay? I try my best during my live streams to be very slow because I know there are beginner nail techs who are following my live streams while also doing the same. So it wouldn't really make sense if I rush the designs and they're unable to watch. Meanwhile, the reason why I go live instead of like recording a full length video is I want to connect with those who are learning from me, because it wouldn't make sense if you make a long time video and you're unable to interact with the people watching. Sometimes they have personal questions that they really would want to ask you direct, not just by leaving it in your comments, because I know sometimes I don't see some comments, so it wouldn't really make sense to do that. I try my best to do slowly. So if you feel that I'm rushing and you're being left behind, please endeavor to speak up, okay? Just speak up. You don't have to keep quiet on that. Just tell me that in the chat box so that I can reduce the speed with which I'm working. And for designs, please use the brush that you're more comfortable with. I'm just more comfortable with long brushes. That's me. And I know someone out there prefers to use shorter ones. So just use what you're more comfortable with. You don't have to bandwagon because everyone else is using that. You have to use this. No, don't do that. Because I also used to have a lot of hard time with using shorter brushes. That's the reason why I'm more stuck with only using one type of brushes. Let me add just some extra art. Let's curate. We're going to do the window later. And I always die on this hill that Halloween is that only time that you don't need to like have perfect lines, perfect curves, no, because literally everything you're doing in Halloween is art. So if you're someone who is interested in building the art brand, like when it comes to doing art during in your nail journey, I think this is the time for you to learn and also even Christmas. The holiday season really does have a lot of designs that are not demanding like for a lot of work. I feel like the time that you have to do a lot of designs, like you should be perfect to the way you do the lines, is summer. I don't know. Oh God, I've made a mistake. And that's the reason why I was telling you guys, use the brushes you're more comfortable with, because you can, someone who is using a shorter brush will not be doing that, or like the brush. You know, we have an issue with R. Instead of saying brush, I might say blush. So please don't laugh, because that's literally like the accent issue we have. R and L is not that stable. Find with kids, instead of saying a word with R, they're more likely to pronounce it as W. So it's just something that happens a lot here. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Like for someone who is using like a shorter brush, they wouldn't really need to. They don't make a lot of mistakes. Like the brush may be like, I don't know what word to use it, but we'll call it a ukwetaga. Like for it to move from one side to another where you don't even want it to go. Yeah, you can't have that when you're using like a shorter brush. I just prefer to make my limbs kind of longer, but you can also decide to make them shorter. For this particular design, it's a bit optional. I think at least that's where like there's a free grip when it comes to that design. Can you imagine power is gone? Like I was lying. It has just left. So how are we going to cure this? But we're just going to draw the designs. You never can tell, because at least all the designs that now I've done most of the parts that needed like an extra different coloring. I'm just going to do it and show it for you, but so if you have a shorter brush, it will be best to use it instead, because it's kind of easy to work with shorter brushes compared to a longer one. I think that's enough. We don't really need to put much. So we're going to put the eyes for it. Remember, we already cured the body, so we don't need to bother much with that. There's no power, but we're going to keep like, I wish I could do it for you, but carry my phone from here, but it's going to be a bit hard to think. The other things have cured. I've just realized there's still a lot of work to do for this pumpkin. Let's first focus on it separately. Those are the things I was telling you. Long brushes disturb a lot, but I prefer working with them than a shorter one. power has refused to come. Why? Now the curve. Now, unfortunately, we don't have power. We would have just, if we had put this orange earlier on, we'll just line it, then I'll wait for power to come back. But now we can't line it to give the sections of the doors, of the windows, I mean, not the windows, yes, because we don't have power. It is nothing, so I don't know. What should we do now? Hmm? At least I've given you a head start of everything because these were technically the whole design. The only difference from what we've done and what we've not got is we have not lined the window to give it like shape. We haven't done that. And secondly, we don't what? We haven't applied a mat, but everything else is there now. So the only thing we're waiting for is power. At least we give it like 20 minutes. If it does not come in the next 20 minutes, we'll be just finished. Like we just abandon. I will just end the live. That's it. Meanwhile, let me finish my food. And that's the reason why I prefer to do my lives during daytime and also working on customers during daytime because nighttime you can't trust it. Power can easily leave. But guys, I think I will re-go live again if power comes back because it only makes sense for us to just sit here and we're not interrupting, right? Because I'm trying to set up a conversation. No one is holding it up. So I think we will just, I'll restart it again. I mean, these are all the designs. Everything that we needed is already in there. The only thing remaining is the mat, and that's it, right? So for everyone that tuned in today, thank you so much. Tomorrow I'll be going live again, though it's going to be the usual time that I do go live in. That's going to be 2 p.m., which in East African time. I think it will be 7. Yeah, it will be 7. So I'll meet you all there. Meanwhile, for now, good night for everyone who is in a country with the same time zone as mine. And for those in the West, I think it's daytime. Have a great day.